Tired of dull, dry, boring, slide-led presentations? You may have to give these frequently and most often virtually, but do you find your audience disengaged or distracted or not taking the action that you want? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some actionable tips to help you ditch those mundane presentations and deliver something truly remarkable. But before that, welcome to my channel. I'm Helen Packham. I'm a leadership behavior specialist and speaker coach, and I'm all about empowering you to excel in your communication and presentation skills. I've spent my whole career presenting myself in various different ways and shapes or forms, many times having to use presentations and PowerPoints and slides and notes and data. And now I help leaders and small business owners communicate with impact. So if you're looking to enhance these skills, click subscribe so that you can watch more videos like these. So why do traditional slide-led presentations often fall short? Well, they can be overwhelmed with text, lack visual appeal, and fail to connect emotionally. And in an increasing virtual world, the potential for distraction is huge. This is particularly challenging if you are leading a team, you need to communicate important information or motivate your audience to take engaged action. Psychological theory plays a crucial role in understanding audience engagement, and one is dual coding theory, which suggests that combining verbal and visual information enhances comprehension and retention. And according to this theory, proposed by Alan Pavio, our brains process and retain information more effectively when it's presented in both verbal and visual formats. So by integrating compelling visuals with your narrative, you can create multi-sensory experiences that resonate with your audience on a deeper level. But how do we do this? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how you can use dual coding theory to make your audience sit up and listen, even if you are presenting dry, boring data. So let's get into it. Tip 1 is to use storytelling. Storytelling creates an emotional connection, making your content memorable and relatable. But it isn't just about entertaining your audience. It's a powerful tool for conveying complex messages and without drowning them with data. So instead of bombarding your audience with endless charts and graphs, you can paint a vivid picture through storytelling. Let me show you how. Imagine you're tasked with presenting the quarterly sales figures to your team. Instead of overwhelming them with spreadsheets and statistics, you can tell a story instead. To do this, you can utilize the adapted version of the classic storytelling structure of the hero's journey. And this structure, popularized by Joseph Campbell, follows a protagonist as they embark on an adventure, face challenges, and ultimately achieve transformation or success. And here's how you could do it if you are telling the quarterly sales story. Start with the call to adventure. You need to introduce the protagonist, which in this case could be the sales team or the company itself. You need to set the stage by describing the current situation. Perhaps sales have been stagnant or the team have been facing challenges. Then we need to understand more about what the team faced in the challenges begin. So it could be obstacles or market competition, economic downturn, or internal struggles. Put them in the picture and paint a picture of the story. Then we have rising action. So you describe the strategies, innovations, and initiatives implemented by the team to overcome the obstacles. What happened along the way? Use emotions and milestones in the story. We might have a crisis or climax. Perhaps there was a pivotal moment, a make or break deal, a breakthrough marketing strategy, or a significant client win. If so, what was it? And then we have the return of triumph and transformation. Describe the positive outcomes, increased sales, market expansion, or surpassing targets. Highlight the transformation and growth achieved through perseverance and determination. And give individuals shout outs or strengths contributed by the team. It's a really good opportunity to do that. And then conclude the story by reflecting on the journey and its significance. Celebrate the achievements and the hard work and dedication, and offer insights and lessons for next time. You see how by leveraging storytelling, you humanize your data, you make it more accessible and compelling, and your audience isn't just passive in receiving the information, they can be part of the journey. Tip number 2 is to use visuals. So, as part of dual code theory, visual images have the power to convey complex ideas in a digestive and engaging way, and they stimulate the imagination, evoke emotions, and leave a lasting impression. So imagine that you're presenting a project update to your team. Instead of overwhelming them with endless charts and graphs, consider this approach. Start by selecting high quality images that align with your message. Avoid cliches and opt for visuals that are relevant, authentic, and thought-provoking. And remember that each image should serve a purpose to enhance your narrative. So think about images that will make the audience think a certain way or without saying any more. Perhaps if you are talking about the project journey, you could depict a mountain with a winding path through it. Perhaps if there was conflict, you could use an image of two lions fighting or deers locking horns. For resources on this, you can take advantage of the latest AI developments and use a search engine like DALL-E, which is ChatGPT, to generate images for you, or you can get stock images for free that are high quality on Pixabay. Tip number 3 is to use acronyms. Now, imagine you're trying to share the key components of effective communication in a presentation. Instead of overwhelming yourself and your audience with a long list or bullet points, you can try using an acronym. And in this example, we're going to use the acronym CLEAR, because acronyms are powerful memory aids and they help us break down things and remember them. So C stands for concise, L represents logic, E signifies engaging, A denotes authentic, and R stands for relevant. And if we think about how we communicate, we want to have all of those things in our communication. And this is just an example of what you could do by using an acronym. If you have a number of points around a particular topic to share, an acronym might make it more memorable. Number 4 is to use metaphors. So tapping further into the dual code theory, we can give our brains a spark by linking what we are saying to something else by using a metaphor. And I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're giving a presentation about the importance of creativity in problem solving. You could use a metaphor to enhance the impact of your message, like creativity is like a key that unlocks new doors of opportunity. And to explain that, in today's rapidly changing world, the ability to think creatively is more valuable than ever. Imagine creativity as a key. Each new idea, each innovative approach is like turning that key, unlocking new doors of opportunity that were previously closed. So just as a key can open doors to new rooms, creativity opens up our minds to new possibilities and solutions. Whether we're faced with challenges in business, technology, or everyday life, it empowers us to break through those barriers. And tip number 5 is to provide other resources. Sometimes you might need to provide data as an essential part of your meeting, briefing, or presentation. And there are still ways you can do it while still ditching endless reams of slides, graphs, and data. And a few ways that you can do that are to provide handouts and reports. Prepare handouts or reports containing the detailed data and analysis that you can distribute to your audience either before or after your presentation. This allows your audience to delve deeper into the information at their own pace without cluttering the slides. Online resources can also be suitable if you create a dedicated web page or document where audience members can access the data. You can include a link or QR code into your presentation for easy access, and this allows for interactive exploration of the data beyond the confines of the presentation. You can also send a follow-up email after the presentation, including attachments or links to the data. This means that everybody can access it, and if they like looking at detail, they can get back to you if needed. You can use interactive tools such as online visualization or collaboration tools, which can promote engagement with the data and can be available during the presentation. And you can also offer Q&A sessions, one-to-one meetings, and any further follow-up opportunities after the meeting or presentation, so that those people who need more detail and clarification have an open door to you to get that. Final thought is use references and citations that can help for data sources used in your presentation. So this adds credibility to your presentation and allows an interested audience members to access the original data if desired. So following these 5 tips can help you ditch your dry, boring, and data-led presentations into engaging, interesting, and action-inducing works of art instead. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to watch more videos like this, and let me know your thoughts on this topic.